Here's something that shocked me when I found out. The average person loses about $200 every single year, just from financial mistakes they didn't even know they were making. And here's the thing, most of that, completely avoidable. You know what's crazy? Financial education courses can cost anywhere from $500 to $2,000. But what if I told you there are free AI tools that can teach you everything you need to know about managing money, and they make it actually fun? Today, I'm sharing 7 AI tools that are genuinely changing how people learn about money. No boring textbooks, no complicated jargon, just real practical financial literacy that you can start using today. And before we dive in, if you're here to finally take control of your financial future, hit that subscribe button. We drop new AI tool videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Alright, let's get into it. Look, I get it. Traditional financial education is either crazy expensive or incredibly boring. I've tried both. Spent money on courses that put me to sleep, downloaded apps that were too complicated to use. But AI has completely changed the game. These tools I'm about to share, they explain things in plain English, they're patient, they never judge you for asking stupid questions, because there are no stupid questions when it comes to your money. And best of all, most of them are completely free. So let's talk about the 7 tools that can take you from financially confused to financially confident. Okay, first up, and honestly, this one blew my mind when I realized how powerful it is, ChatGPT. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just a chatbot? Yes, but here's where it gets really interesting for learning about money. You can literally ask it to explain anything about finance like you're 12 years old. Try this. Explain compound interest like I'm 12. And it'll break it down in the simplest, clearest way possible. No confusing terms. No assuming you know stuff you don't. But here's where it gets even better. You can create your own personalized learning plan. Tell it, I want to learn about investing. I have $500 to start with. I'm 30 years old. Create a 30-day learning plan for me. And boom, you've got a custom curriculum designed just for your situation. You can even practice real scenarios. Like, what if I invest $200 every month for 10 years? And it'll walk you through the math, the concepts, everything. It's like having a patient financial tutor available 24/7, for free. Next up is Perplexity AI. And this tool is absolutely perfect for when you need to understand what's actually happening in the financial world right now. Here's what makes it special. It doesn't just give you answers. It gives you answers with sources. Real sources. So when you ask something like, what's happening with inflation right now? Or, should I refinance my mortgage in 2026? It pulls real-time information from actual financial news and shows you exactly where it got that information. This is huge because financial advice changes with the economy, right? What worked last year might not work this year. Perplexity keeps you updated with current, accurate information. And my favorite feature? You can compare different investment options. Ask it. Compare high-yield savings accounts versus index funds for a beginner. And it'll break down the pros, cons, risks, everything. With citations. So you can verify everything yourself. That's the kind of financial literacy that actually protects you from bad advice. Now, number 3 is Claude. And this is the one I use personally when I need to deep dive into my financial situation. Here's what's amazing about Claude. You can upload your actual budget spreadsheet, and it'll analyze it for you. Not just, hey, you're spending too much on coffee. I mean real, thoughtful analysis. It'll spot patterns you've missed. It'll suggest specific ways to optimize your spending. It'll help you create realistic debt payoff strategies that actually work with your lifestyle. I uploaded my budget last month and asked it, what's the fastest way for me to pay off my credit card debt while still saving for emergencies? And it created this whole strategic plan, explaining the math behind it, showing me exactly what to do each month. You can even use it to plan major purchases. Like, I want to buy a car next year. Walk me through what I need to do financially to make that happen. And it'll create a roadmap. It's like having a financial planner who actually takes time to explain things, not just tell you what to do. Alright, number 4 is Cleo. And this one makes learning about money actually fun. I'm serious. Cleo is like that friend who keeps it real with you about your spending, but does it in a way that makes you laugh instead of feel bad. It offers daily lessons on budgeting, but they're bite-sized. Like 2 minutes. That's it. No overwhelming hour-long courses. And here's what I love. It gives you personalized financial challenges. It'll be like, hey, you spent $140 on dining out last week. Challenge. Try cutting that to $70 this week. Here's how. And then it actually coaches you through it. The behavioral insights are incredible too. It'll notice things like, you tend to overspend on Friday evenings after work. And then it'll help you build strategies around your actual habits. Not some ideal version of you. The real you. Plus, it's conversational. You can literally text it questions like, why do I keep running out of money before payday? And it'll analyze your spending and explain what's happening. Financial education that meets you where you are. Number 5 is Origin, and this is where AI meets human expertise in the coolest way. So Origin has this AI assistant called Sidekick that analyzes your complete financial picture, your income, spending, investments, everything. But here's the brilliant part. When you need deeper help, like with tax strategy or retirement planning, you can talk to actual certified financial planners. Real humans with certifications and experience. The AI handles the day-to-day stuff, tracking spending, suggesting optimizations, catching errors. But for the complex decisions that could really impact your future, you've got human experts backing you up. I think this is huge for learning because the AI teaches you the basics, helps you implement them, and then when you're ready for advanced strategies, you've got professionals to guide you. It's like training wheels for financial literacy. The AI supports you until you're ready for expert-level advice. Plus, the AI creates these really clear summaries of your financial health. Not just numbers, actual explanations of what those numbers mean and what you should do about them. That's real financial education, not just tracking. Number 6, YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. And yes, it's a budgeting app, but it's also genuinely one of the best financial education platforms out there. Here's why. YNAB teaches you this method called zero-based budgeting, which basically means giving every dollar a job. Sounds simple, right? But the way they teach it is incredible. The AI makes personalized recommendations as you budget. It's not just, here's your budget. It's, here's why you should budget this way. Here's what happens if you do this. Here's what typically works for people in your situation. They have these live workshops, free workshops, teaching you everything from handling irregular income to saving for big goals. And the AI in the app reinforces what you learn in real time. What I really appreciate is that YNAB doesn't just track your money. It teaches you the why behind good money habits. Why does saving first matter? Why should you budget for annual expenses monthly? The AI answers these questions based on your actual financial behavior, so it's personalized education, not generic advice. And finally, number 7 is PocketGuard, and this is the perfect tool for visual learners. PocketGuard has this feature called In My Pocket that shows you exactly how much money you can spend right now after accounting for bills, savings goals, and everything else. Sounds simple, but this teaches you cash flow management in the most intuitive way possible. The AI tracks your recurring bills and expenses automatically, so you start to understand where your money actually goes every month. Not where you think it goes, where it actually goes. That awareness alone is a huge part of financial literacy. And here's what I find really educational. It shows you patterns. Like, your groceries cost 23% more than the average person in your area, or you're spending $200 a month on subscriptions. These insights teach you benchmarks. You start understanding what's normal, what's high, what's efficient. The AI even projects your cash flow. So you can see, okay, if I keep spending like this, here's where I'll be in 3 months. That's powerful. You're learning to think ahead financially, which is honestly the most important skill you can develop. All right, so now you know about these 7 incredible tools. But here's what I want you to actually do. Don't try to use all 7 at once. That's overwhelming and you won't stick with it. Here's what I recommend. Start with ChatGPT. It's free, it's easy, and you can start learning right now. Spend this week just asking it financial questions. Get comfortable with learning this way. Week 2, add Perplexity for staying current on financial news that affects you. Week 3, Try one of the budgeting tools, Cleo, YNAB, or PocketGuard, whichever style appeals to you most. The goal isn't to become a financial expert overnight. The goal is to start understanding your money a little better every single day. These tools make that possible in a way that's actually sustainable and, dare I say it, enjoyable. And hey, I run an AI consulting business where I help small to medium-sized businesses with AI audits and automation. So if you're a business owner interested in implementing AI in your company, I'd love to connect with you. But before you go, which of these tools are you most excited to try? Drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one, and I love hearing about your financial journeys. If this video helped you see that financial literacy doesn't have to be expensive or boring, smash that like button. It genuinely helps more people discover these tools. And of course, subscribe for more AI tools that make your life easier. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you in the next video. Now go make yourself financially smarter.